less than 2 weeks, the South African nation will go to the polls for the first time ever, really together as a nation. As the state president, it has been my privilege to lead the process which brought us to this historic moment. In that, I have been assisted by leaders from many other parties, also Mr. Mandela here, and I pay tribute also to them. I promised when I took office to guide South Africa to a new era. I promised to end apartheid. I promised to release Mr. Nelson Mandela. I promised a new constitution through negotiation. I promised a free and fair election in which all South Africans can participate with an equal vote. I promised justice to all. I've kept that promise. And this has brought us to a new beginning. The years of apartheid are over. A new beginning awaits a new South Africa. Your vote will decide whether that new beginning is a good one or a bad one. It will be a good new beginning if the result of the election achieves a balance of power between the two main contenders, the National Party and the ANC. If any one party gets too much power, it will be a bad beginning. Bad also for all South Africans. Our people who are going to vote have the choice to make it a good beginning or a bad one. The electorate in South Africa are deeply concerned about a number of issues. Time only allows me briefly to deal with two. I hope that during question time we can come back to it. Our people are concerned about their jobs, about their prosperity. They are concerned, deeply concerned, about the social services and the lack of it. And they are concerned about violence. If you vote for the new National Party, you will enable me to continue with my task to bring conciliation, reconciliation, and thus peace and prosperity to our country and all its people. I look forward to cooperate.
Thank you, Mr. de Klerk.
All those.
Mr. Mandela, you now have the opportunity of 3 minutes for an opening statement.
My fellow South Africans, it is an honor for me to appear here tonight on the eve of a historic election when many South Africans will reclaim their hopes for a better life. I am humbled to represent the work and struggle of so many people who made the democracy a reality in our country. It is their good work that inspired me every day during those 27 years of my prison life. It is that good work that inspires me tonight. I will resist the temptation to deal with issues which are unimportant. There is much at stake in this election. And I must use this opportunity to state very clearly the very differences between ourselves on our approach to the major national issues facing this country. Those of you who are watching this discussion at your homes, look to us to exercise effective leadership worthy of the contribution and the sacrifices that you have made just to bring about a little improvement in your own families, in the difficult situation in which we live. The African National Congress has put forward a thorough and realizable program of action.
Thank you, Mr. Mandela. We must leave it there. Now,